Hello, Twist viewers! Ashley Winsong here, always searching for new stories and dreaming new dreams. And today, I'm afraid there's no D&D game due to one of the only other player going on a camping trip. I mean, it is what it is, and admittedly, it will give me some time to maybe figure out the finer details on the next session, which will be my last one for the time being, since it's my since we're rotating every 4 sessions, and this will be my fourth session as a DM, and let's just say that some things are gonna be interesting for the group, especially depending on a certain role or two. But that's neither here nor there. Today, I am, instead of streaming the D&D game, is actually going to be continuing the Blue Toad game. Uh, well, yeah, the Blue Toad Murder Files. You would think I remember these titles. Anyway, let's get to it, especially before I ramble on like a nutcase. I mean, not a nutcase, but you get my point. Anyway, check on this. Yep, that worked. And let us play. Wait, hold on. Is the mic still working? Well, not that one. Oh, yes, it is. I do apologize, but better safe than sorry, because knowing my luck, I forget to check the microphone. Okay, and did I make sure? Yes, I did. So let's play for real this time. Play Blue Toad. In a well-lit environment, take very. I gotta admit, um, you maybe see this on and off in these games, but it's kind of nice that they leave warnings at the actual beginning of this. 2010. That actually makes a lot more sense because right now it's 2022, and wow, this thing is about 12 years old. Didn't expect that one. Aha.
I bid you welcome to this episode of the Blue Toad Murder
Wait a
Files.
minute.
I will be your narrator as you investigate the mystery of Riddle Manor.
Let me go back a bit. Oh, so there's no. Wait, what? That's not what I wanted. Mimis? So I guess it means I'm literally going back to the beginning. That's unexpected. All voices by Tom Dusick. You know, that explains a lot about these characters' voices. And I gotta give props to this guy. Because to do all those voices, even the female voices, wow. But it does give that cartoony feel.
I bid you welcome to this episode of the Blue Toad.
Hey, let me take a look.
Welcome, one and all, to the Blue Toad Murder Files. I am the narrator, and I will be your
So at
guide
least
on
when we
this adventure as you explore the mystery.
Just to stop that real briefly, because at least from the looks of it so far, when we've completed an episode, it remains unlocked for the other parts. So that's good to know, especially if you want to go back to certain mini games to see how fast you can solve them again. And nope, not that. Because obviously I always have the other one set up, so this way any comments I see, I can see. I mean, not many people tonight, but that's to be expected. So, episode 2.
I bid you welcome to this
And let's
episode
just play the
of
story.
the Blue Toad Murder Files. I will be your narrator as you investigate the
Let's
mystery
actually start
of
over.
Riddle Manor.
Because, honestly,
Now then,
I did
how
not
many
like
players
it that...
Choose your... Hannah...
Yeah, I'm gonna start over on this episode because, honestly, I did not like it that I kept skipping.
This is Little Riddle. Here in this seemingly innocent, innocuous corner of our green and pleasant land, the sacred tranquility has been irrevocably shattered by dastardly deeds, deadly doings, and by murder.
Twice no less.
Your holiday here had only just begun when you were witness to the abrupt and violent demise of the mayor of Little Riddle. Despite interference from one Inspector Bragg, your investigation uncovered false
interference.
suspects.
That's what you're calling it.
Skill and determination, you sought out the truth, uncovering the guilty party, the Miller, However, he was killed even as he confessed, snuffed out before he could identify his accomplices. What secret is concealed in Little Riddle that's worth the lives of Mayor and Miller? The forces
That is a
of
good question.
dark villainy seek to thwart you at every turn. Can you defeat them? It's time to return
And there goes the clock.
to Little Riddle.
So, let me get this right. You ignored everything I told you, interviewed all my suspects, then went around whipping up hysteria in the village, and stumbled across the truth of the matter. By which time the villain or villains were alerted and were able to snuff out the unfortunate Miller before he could help with my inquiries. Do I have that right?
Pretty
I
much.
think I do.
Inspector Bragg is not very happy.
Is
Before
he
he can
ever?
continue, however,
Inspector Bragg! It's her ladyship, the manor!
the
Oh.
puffing policeman explains that Riddle Manor has been burgled, and its owner, Lady Snobbish, is in some distress. Blue blood takes immediate precedence, and reluctantly, the inspector lets you go.
Don't think I'm done with you yet. Oh no. I'll deal with this and then I'll have some more questions for you. Do not leave town.
You have
Yeah.
no intention of leaving. There are murders to avenge and mysteries to solve.
At least I didn't have to say it myself. Come on, let's go to the
With
windmill.
the local police focused on the robbery at Riddle Manor, the windmill, scene of the most recent murder, is open to investigation. That no one has investigated the murdered Miller's home is obvious. Within moments of beginning your methodical search, your expert eye spots something trapped beneath the grain sacks.
Now this I remember. Faintly, but I remember.
There is a picture trapped under some sacks of...
Yep, getting ready. Wait, nope. Just move this and got it.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Huzzah!
Phew. Well, what was the time for that one?
Great Scott, that was
Whew.
fast. Ooh, ooh! No mistakes made.
This
Show off.
time.
My, aren't you terribly talented? Well done.
Yeah.
There's no time to examine the photograph further, nor continue the search of the windmill. You hear sirens approaching.
Uh-oh.
Pocketing the picture, you promptly propel yourself through the window and away. Perhaps there's still time to see if the burglary at the manor is linked to the deaths of the mayor and the miller.
Only one way to find out.
Click on the location. Arriving outside the opulent and ancient edifice that is Riddle Manor, you're greeted with a courteous but firm invitation to leave immediately.
Of course
I'm
I
sorry, really. I'm under strict orders from the inspector not to let anyone in. He mentioned your name in particular.
Aw.
I'm sorry. I can't let you in the front at all. Not through the front. I'd back away if I were you. If you know
Well
what I mean.
played.
I'd go round the back of the house if... Oh, well, yeah, you know.
Yep, I know. Thank
Taking
you.
the hint, you walk out of sight of the house
Of
and
course.
work your way around the back. Whilst it's true there are no policemen around, there is the
One
little
moment,
matter
I'll be right
of
back.
the devilishly tricky Riddle Manor maze. The terrifyingly taxing topiary stands between you and the information you seek. When faced with many routes, a solid plan of action is required. Can you work out what the maze looks like? Click to continue. If you click the mouse, the game continues. Wow.
And I'm back. Sorry about that. And I know I normally switch to the be right back screen, but forgot to bring down my tablet again, so I'm using my cell phone. But yeah, let's just say I forgot to switch screens. Anyway, let's get to this. Okay. How did this go again? No. Well, maybe here. I know this went a certain way. I got it before. That might be right. Oh, I think I'm almost... Nope. Nope. Wait a minute. Nope. I'm getting something mixed up, but what? Wait a minute. How did I do this the first time? Oh, I think I got it! I think I got it!
How did you do? Ah, spot on.
Thank goodness. And the timer
Great
for that?
Scott,
Oh.
that was fast. With nary a
Huh.
hiccup. Well done. Look
Well
around
done
you and
indeed.
be comforted. You,
Yeah.
having successfully navigated the horrible hedgerows, you emerge in sight of the stately home. There, taking tea on the veranda, you see a cowed Inspector Bragg and the regal figure of Lady Snobbish.
And you say those were the only items taken?
Yes, Inspector. That's what I said.
Yes, Mum, if you could just confirm the descriptions again,
I am not in the habit of repeating myself. Is there anything else you need to know?
Yes, Mum, sorry about that. If you could just tell me if you had any visitors today.
Certainly. The vicar visited to discuss my giving a eulogy at the mayor's funeral. The colonel was there also, very briefly. He wished to walk with me to the village green or round the pond or some such nonsense. That will be all, Inspector.
There was the matter of...
That will be all, Inspector.
Oh, yes, Mum, that will be all. I'll be off then. Sharpish like. Thank you, Mum. I'll be in touch when we find your...
Good day, Inspector. So nice to have met you, just this once.
Though it's been a pleasure to watch Inspector Bragg being so thoroughly trounced, you have work to do and must away. There are suspects
Indeed.
to interview. Another crime has broken the tranquility of this picturesque village. One that will require both observation and deduction if it is to be solved. Although you have only 2 suspects at this juncture,
So
I
far.
think it wise to make sure you are paying sufficient attention. Let's see if you can answer these questions.
Here we go. 2. Snobbish? Why was Colonel at the walk? None of the above.
Fantastic work!
Phew.
Your keen eye and attention to detail will serve you well. That's enough questions for now. There is much for you to be getting on with.
Now let's go to the village pond first. Because I faintly remember
The
that at
lady
least
of the
counted
manor mentioned the
involved
colonel
counting
had paid a
ducks.
visit. Her tone was not complimentary, but then snobbish by name, head up where the sun doesn't shine by nature. You find the colonel easily enough, but before you can say anything...
I say, you there! Step up now, that's the ticket. Now then, ducks. Been giving the old grey matter a bally good thrashing. Still
What?
can't work them out. Have a gander. See if you can sort them out. Oh, I say, a gander. What? Ha! Jolly good.
Well, yes. What on earth is going on? You're not going to get any further with the colonel until you've had a look at these ducks of his.
Duck and color. The writing part
The
would be
colonel
duck and
is
cover.
watching the ducks on the pond, trying to work out which ones need reinforcing.
Okay. I'll admit, I've forgotten. Well, then again, what? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dark. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 light greens. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I must be miscounting something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. I'm not. Am
What
I?
will the ducks reveal?
Was it?
That's the one.
Oh, thank goodness.
Gosh, you got through that one, lickety-split, and without
Barely.
a single error being made. My, aren't you terribly talented? Well done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so about 9 or 10 mini puzzles to go. And let's hope I don't end up skipping.
Top ho! That sorted the little blighters out. So, what can I do for you, Speak up now.
You explained that you heard the colonel had visited the lady of the manor. Before you can go on...
Absolutely. Damn fine filly, what? Widow to boot. Up there, all alone. Just not right, don't you know? Think of me with a chance, eh? So, what about it,
You explain about the burglary, but get no further.
I say, rum do and no mistake. And here I am doing bloomin' puzzles. Stand aside. Milady needs me. Tally-ho!
With that, the old coot is off.
Time for the church.
Little Riddle Church, where people come out of mindless habit to expunge self-inflicted guilt, and to make sure their neighbors haven't got better hats than them. Vicar Goodman greets you with open arms. Damned sinners on thy knees beg ye for forgiveness, in the sure and certain knowledge that none awaits those who repent not. For tang. Mentioning you'd heard he'd been at the manor, you ask the vicar what he's been doing. In between dire warnings and calls for repentance, the vicar explains that he'd asked Lady Snobbish to deliver a eulogy, though he doesn't seem to think it will work. Damned he may be, snatched away forever confessing his sins to the bringer of madness.
What?
I mean, forgiveness. Here I have been since I met the lady, seeking enlightenment from this morning's collection plate. Perhaps if you help him, he might be more forthcoming with information you actually need.
Okay, this is the first game I ended up skipping, so I'm gonna try not to.
The vicar wants you to work out exactly how much each pew dope.
Or at least one. All benches are occupied by at least one person. Each bench donated twice the amount the bench in the front donated. The total amount collected on the bottom bench was exactly twice the amount collected on the top. So that means this one had more than this. Again, though, this is confusing. 3, 5, 6. Let's see. Twice the amount collected on the top bench. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18, 1, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait a minute. Let's see. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's 25 on the top so far. 6. Let's see. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Uh-oh. There's been a goof up here somewhere. Let's try switching. At least I think that's right. 11, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 10, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That might be right. That might be right. I think.
Eeny, meeny, miny. No, 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 no.
Dang it! What did I do
Try
wrong?
again, perhaps.
Seriously, what did I do wrong? All benches, one person. Wait, one person? Could that be what I'm getting wrong? Each bench donated twice the amount. Let's see. Could this be it?
Eeny, meeny, miny. No, no, that was
Oh,
wrong.
dang it! Ugh.
Don't give up yet. Another try, surely.
Hey, to do this, we're gonna have to pull up YouTube. It's stupid, but what the heck am I doing wrong? Blue, Toad, mystery file. It's episode 1. Those are all the dirty evidence. Ugh. Oh. Wait, full? Seriously, how do I... Oh, maybe that's how I can... There we go. Hey! Thank you. And it won't let me fast forward. There we go. I know, don't be of me, but... Oh, it's just all the cutscenes. So much for that. No, not that. No thanks. Maybe this? Okay, episode 2, so far. Again, I apologize for this. It's... all this just to see if I can figure out what the heck I'm doing wrong. That's the sand. That's the manor. Nope, nope, nope. All this just for a video. Seriously, what the heck am I doing wrong? Wait. Wait a minute. Is that what I'm doing wrong? 4, 8. Am I goofing up on some sort of ladder effect? At least I think. Hey. 4, 3, 5. Hey. So this would be right? Wait. Looks like...
And your result is... on the button.
Yeah. After having getting help from YouTube.
Oh, I'm sorry, I dozed off. Are you done?
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Oh, I don't believe... What were you doing? Deliberating how many times to get it wrong? You got bronze. We won't tell anyone if you don't.
I'll take it. At least this time I didn't
glory
skip
to
it.
the sleeper beneath, that is not dead which can eternal lie. Sorry. Many thanks. Now, to what questions do you seek answers? You explain about the burglary, and that you are wondering if he had seen anything unusual. I have seen many things. Strange colors out of time, glimpses of worlds beyond, and strange geometry. Of the mundane, nothing. Moses, our groundskeeper, was with me. Mayhap he saw something. Leaving the vicar to mutter about sunken islands, you seek sanity and answers elsewhere.
Moses sat.
The vicar, though clearly a few pews short of a congregation, did mention that he'd visited the manor with his groundskeeper, Moses. Your welcome to Moses' home is muted, to say the least. Yes, quite. Looking round for a conversational gambit, you spot the open book and ask what he's been reading up on. At least that gets a reaction. It's all about the watering.
Oh,
What
this was
keeps
another
it
one I
on
ended up
going?
skipping because of that
Just
stupid...
got to work out which are the right cans for the job. See? Here. Moses has been making notes on the plants around the churchyard. He's trying to carefully calculate an efficient watering system. Perchance if you help him, he may be more forthcoming.
Well, one can only hope. Ugh, I forgot this was another. Well, then again, at least three
Moses
more
plants
times in a
each
row I ended
need
up
a
skipping.
specific amount of
Thing is, I had a heck of a time trying to figure things out. Let me see. Hmm. 300. Wait a minute. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I really did make myself go brain dead with it, didn't I? That means, put this here. This would be. Oh my goodness. I really did go brain dead, didn't I? Wait a minute. Is this even right? No, it has to be. Right? Two. I hope I'm not wrong.
And your result is... Aha! Correct!
Thank God.
Great Scott, that was fast. You made that look
Barely.
easy, not an error in sight. My, aren't you that's right. So, what is it you want? You tell him the vicar mentioned that he and Moses had been at the manor, and that the place was burgled at some point that day. Had Moses seen
No.
anything?
It's interesting that Lady Smovish
Well,
didn't mention him.
weeds. Weeds where there's no right to be any. Weeds needn't dealt with. Uprooted. Well, wasn't that fun?
Huh.
Perhaps try interviewing someone more talkative next time. A nice gatepost, perhaps.
Good grief.
As little Riddle slips from day into night, your investigation too must wait until morning. With 3 suspects, it seems likely that you may have already met the thief.
I don't know.
And I'm curious to see how much you have picked up.
Oh boy,
Let's
here we
see
go.
if you can answer these questions.
What is the vicar's name? Shoot, what was it? Goodman? Oh, thank goodness. What did Moses see at the manor? Weeds. What did you find at the windmill? A photograph. Which of these things did the vicar say he had not seen? The mundane?
That clean sweep of questions puts you most
Honestly,
resoundingly
I thought I was gonna have
in
problems
my
with the
good
name.
book.
At least this much.
I'm sure a new day will bring new questions. Maybe a trip to the police station would reveal new leads. And don't forget to eat breakfast. Investigating on an empty stomach would be most unwise.
Doing everything on an empty stomach would be most unwise. No, for nothing.
On
No.
arrival, Inspector Bragg rushes to meet you. The
What?
fact that he is so infernally happy does not bode well for your investigation.
I'll say.
I see news travels fast here. Real sharpish.
Huh?
Come to congratulate me, I suppose?
Congratulate
Looks
him
like I
on
beat
what?
you to the pinch. Half
Oh,
the
right,
ball.
that's part.
I got a jump on the Blue Toad Agency.
You
What about-
resign yourself to having to ask what the good news is.
I've only gone and found the missing items from the manor. Well, technically, someone else found them. Well, technically, and brought them over to us because they'd recognised them as being from the manor on account of them having been there before. And they delivered them during your tea break. Thank you, that'll be quite enough. And it might not have been all of them. Anyway, We have 'em, and you ain't getting a sniff of 'em or where they were found. Constable, kindly escort all non-police personnel from the premises, if you please.
Arrogant,
The
isn't
constable
he?
escorts you out, but slips something into your hand before he heads back in. With a nod and a wink, he's gone, leaving you with another mystery.
Seriously, they might as well call it Mysteryville or something. Now, that is another thing that I ended up skipping too,
The
which was
note
the last
the
game I
constable has given you seems illegible,
minigame.
but he has provided a hint with
The
it.
thing is, though,
Can you
I
cross
was
out
literally
the letters
stumped
that
because I
reveal the
misunderstood
message?
something. Yeah, this part, think laterally and cross out only 2 letters to reveal the hidden message. That threw me off. But I know it says the. Wait a minute. Found. Maybe this is right?
Eeny, meeny,
I
miny.
barely remember what it was.
That's the one.
Oh, thank God.
Gosh, you got
I mean,
through
I
that
barely
one.
remember
Lickety
what it
split.
actually said,
You made
but it's
that look
remembering which
easy. Not an
letters that
error
was
in
the tricky
sight.
part.
Look around you and be comforted. You.
Yeah. I get it. Let's hope the rest I don't have
So
to skip
the
or look.
stolen objects were recovered from outside the butcher's shop. Time to get to the meat of the investigation.
Very funny.
Inspector Bragg went to some lengths to conceal the fact that the butcher had found the item stolen.
Probably
from the
because he
manor.
wanted the glory for
If
himself.
you thought he would be backward at coming forward, you are mistaken.
Yeah, that was me. Happy to be of service to the law. Great lads. Do sterling service right enough. Tell you what, see the scum who took the stuff from her ladyship, God bless her? See that scum?
What?
Scum! That's what they are! Hanging's too quick for 'em. Scum!
Wait.
What was he wanting to know?
Slightly terrified for your life, you're on the cusp of asking about the discovery he'd made.
He said
However,
he
your
saw them.
cleaver-wielding friend has other things on his mind.
See, they got me so upset, that scum, that I forgot what I was doing here. Makes me so angry, that does. Scum!
For the sake of a quiet life,
This gotta
and
be
the
because of the
opportunity to
game.
live
I keep
one,
thinking there's a line.
you offer to help.
Here's the thing, though. He keeps saying that he saw the guy or girl.
The butcher is trying
So,
to package his meats
why
so
did
that
he
he
return
can
the
maximize
items,
their value.
but not
Can you
mention
group the
who it
meats
was
in the
that
most
did it?
valuable way.
Scum!
Sure likes to say that, doesn't he? Okay. Group as much as you need to get the most money. Wait a minute. So, 10, 2. Five. That's 2. Wait a minute. Is this right? I mean, it doesn't even say. Wait, so it can't. Interesting. So it can only take a certain amount. Can't believe I'm doing this again, but... Blah, 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 blah. Did the constable. Did that. I mean, they're supposed to be in a bundle, so... Wait, what? Oh, okay. 3 meats and a... So... Maybe not. So maybe... Well, I guess I'm gonna have to try.
Did you show intellect or idiocy?
Oh, I
That's
think I
the
see
one.
now. Most to least.
Oh,
I'm a
sorry,
dope.
I dozed off. Are you dumb?
Yeah, that's
Great.
fair. I goofed up on
Mind
that
you,
one.
No mistakes were made.
I
That's
think
something,
choice
I
of words are
suppose.
what's throwing
So
me
you see,
off.
there are prizes for coming second. They're just
I mean, I think that's what's going on now. The words are throwing me off a
oozing
bit.
packages put to one side, you mentioned that you'd like to find out what the scum had taken that the butcher subsequently found.
That's right, scum! Perfect word for 'em. Scum! Nice to meet right-thinking folk. Now, what I had found that had come from her ladyship called Bless her. There was that walking stick with the handle screwed off. Clever
Huh?
that. Space inside for a little drinky. Very civilized.
Yes.
There was one of those Chinese puzzle boxes that someone had solved. Inscrutable, that. Oh, an old writing box thing with drawers everywhere. And some secret ones.
3
All over.
items.
Yeah,
Has
that
secret
was all.
compartments.
You're obviously quite a tough. Understanding what them things were, what was taken. Scum! Gets me all hot and bothered. Those scum stole from their betters. You give my regards to her ladyship, God bless her. Glad to be of service. Glad to fight back against the scum!
Maintaining eye contact at all times and making no sudden moves whatsoever, you flee the shop. Suddenly, the hotel manager seems almost sane.
Yeah.
Don't do me any favors, will you?
Oh, the fourth wall breakers. But still, 3 items, and they all involve secret compartments or puzzle solving. And I doubt it would be sanitary to slip a drink in the cane, but something's definitely up. The only reason somebody would be stealing those items was if there was something in those items to begin with. But what?
Sitting down to dine at the hotel, your hopes of a peaceful breakfast are soon dashed by the appearance of the manager.
Of course.
Time do you call this? Breakfast is from 7 to 8, and if it was any later, we'd have to start calling it lunch now, wouldn't we? Not that
Okay.
it matters, as it would seem that everything has already been eaten, so it'll just be tea for you this morning. Awfully sorry, never mind. Oh, that's a time mustache. Goodbye.
What
Wow.
a lovely man. Reminds me of
Yeesh.
that time I had a wart on my big toe.
Your
Stout
story.
tea is most efficacious. Gets the old brain cells going when you know what to do with it.
Huh? Time for tea. Wonder what they're talking about.
Although you have the choice of coffee, tea, and milk, none of the pots have been properly labeled.
Uh-oh.
Can you use the information to correctly label both the liquid and volume in each pot?
Well, only one way to find out. And personally, I'm more of a tea person myself. And make sure you take care of the cat properly, buddy. Because he likes to, throw the cap around when I'm. There is twice as much milk in one of the pots as the other beverage in C. There is 3 more liters of beverage in B than liters of coffee. The hey? Let's see. Twice as much milk in one of the pots as the other beverage in C. There is 3 more liters of beverage in B, so A is 2. Wait a minute. Twice as much milk. Letter C. 3 more liters of beverage in B than liters of coffee. I hope I got this right.
And your result is... Ah, I see.
What? How did I get it wrong?
Try again, perhaps.
Seriously, how did I get it wrong? There was twice as much milk in one of the pots as the other beverage in C. Oh, whoops. There was 3... This one was right. This was what was wrong. Milk, then liters of coffee. That's what I got
and
wrong.
Your result is...
I ended up getting the liters wrong.
Splendid.
There we go. Only one wrong, but at least I figured it out without
You're
needing
finished.
outboard skip.
That was quick. In your haste, however, you did trip up and fall
Yep,
down.
I know.
Whoopsie.
Bronze.
Only silver
Oh,
this time, not
silver.
gold. Because you were rubbish.
That's fair. I kind of goofed up on that one to begin with. So I
With
will...
the snippy
zone up for that.
manager out of the way, you settle down to lukewarm tea and a long look at the photograph you found at the windmill. Under a magnifying glass, a secret is
Huh?
revealed.
Wait. Huh? Wait,
That woman
that's...
on the bench. It looks like Mrs. Gossip. albeit
What?
rather younger and less mentally impaired.
Wait
You
a
have a
minute.
number of stops to make this morning, and this revelation adds yet another. Will Mrs. Gossip have sufficient control of her fallacious faculties to be able to help? And what does the hotel scarecrow want now?
That...
There was just... Sorry, Scarecrow. Do you
Fourth
want
wall
this
breaker.
spoon? Anyway, the postman came by. He has a parcel for you.
Oh?
I've taken it in, but it was a vicious crow in reception. Apparently I married her.
Leaving the manager to flap, you depart.
Post office.
The hotel manager mentioned there'd been a package for you. Having arrived at the post office, you will discover why Little Riddle's post arrives with precise irregularity.
Eh?
The postman happily responds to your hail.
Hello? Help? Where? Oh, there you are. Hello, madam. Or is it sir?
You try to
Madam.
explain to the supremely short-sighted postman that you believe an attempt was made to deliver a package.
To the hotel, I remember. Now then, I put it... It was... Oh, it was a big letter thing. Where did I...
Letter thing?
Oh, they've gone. That's odd. I didn't...
You explain that you're still there. Can you help expedite the delivery at all?
Oh, quite turn you. Yeah, what? Yeah, oh, you can help. Are you still... Yeah, yeah, there you are.
I think this guy needs
One
glass.
of these parcels... where have the labels gone? I can't see anything. Left my glasses around somewhere.
While the myopic mole man searches for his ocular assistants, you take charge and hunt for your parcel.
You know, killers, I'd actually be doing the same thing. Lost in the post.
The postman thinks your package might have been mixed up with some others that are ready to be placed in a container and taken to the next town. Can you work out which parcel is yours by placing the others into the container?
Only one way to find out. And hopefully I won't get this goofed up. Let's see. Oh, it's some sort of assemble the pattern and leave the odd one out of the container. Okay, I think I see where this is going. I think. Oh, wait. Nope. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me get those out first. Oh! I think I got something there. Almost. Almost. Wait a minute. Nope. Nope. It's not always easy, but... Wait a minute. Nope. Not for sure, too. Oh, maybe. Just maybe. So, what about... Nope. Okay, so far so good. Nope. 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 Not for sure, too. Nope. Although, no. No, no, no. Hold on a sec. It doesn't even go there. In fact, let's move all this to the side. Because I wonder if that will help a bit. Nope. 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 Oh, it is working. Excuse me. Not quite. Oh, no, 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 no. Almost. I almost have it. Okay, good, 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 good. Nope, not quite. Good. No, not quite. Got it!
And your result is...
I think.
Aha! Correct!
Oh, thank goodness. Hopefully I'll still get a
Finished
silver.
now, dear heart? Oh, good.
Off
And
by
in the same year
16
you started
seconds, too.
But while we were all asleep, you managed not to make any mistakes. Congratulations!
At least I got a silver.
Your moderate success has gained you a Medal of Mediocrity.
Hey, at least I got it. Sheesh.
There you are. Did you get your... Oh, you did? Oh, glad to have been of service.
Well, good to know you got your
We deliver.
glasses.
Can't say that we don't.
You were about to open your correspondence when you noticed the letters FMFYEO
Huh?
written below the stamp. This is an official Blue Toad Agency letter and must be opened in a more private setting. It's time
Good
to leave.
call. Village Pond. Well,
Sitting
can't get
in
him
the
anywhere
sun-kissed
secluded than
park,
that.
you feel a chill of excitement as you contemplate the letter before you. From Mother, for your eyes only.
From Mother?
Opening it, you wonder what Mother, The head of Blue Toad's intelligence section has sent that's so important.
Oh, come on. For your eyes only.
The parcel you received contains a scrap of newspaper with a puzzle to
Huh?
solve. Can you successfully complete the problem?
Okay. Only one way to find out, I guess. So, oh, rearrange the rows to recreate the word search. The word search? Oh, I see. Okay, I think I get it now. Okay, that remains, so... Lady... Nope. That goes here, no doubt. Arab? No, that can't be right. Wait a minute. Oop. Goofed up there. Just a bit. Let me see. What other word? Arab. I don't know about that. Especially since, clearly, it doesn't seem to go here. Wait a minute. Snob. No. No, wait a minute. It is snob. Ooh. What are the odds I figured that one out? Okay, this seems to be right so far. It's these two I gotta figure out. Let me see. Toad. Okay, I think I got it.
Let's see how you
I
did.
think.
That's the ticket.
Oh, thank goodness. It took me a while, but I figured it out at least.
Hello, do you know I'd quite
Ah!
forgotten about you?
Off by 19
Hold
seconds
on
this
now.
time.
Jolly
But I am
me.
getting better
Well,
at this.
At least you didn't get anything wrong. So you see, there are prizes for coming second.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. But quite why Mother thought it would help your investigation is something you'll need to work out later. In the meantime, you must continue with your investigation. The time is coming when you will be asked who you think it was that robbed the manor. With all 4 suspects now known, and only a couple of places left to visit, it would please me to know that you have been paying attention. Let's see if you can answer these questions.
Oh boy. Why don't I choose one of the... This one. What required item had a hidden space for a drink? A walking stick. How many people were in the folder you found in the windmill? 3. The mother, the kid, and Miss Gossip. Which is wear glasses. Picard.
Either
Got
you're
it.
the reincarnation of Sherlock Holmes, or these questions are too easy. Wonderful work, either way you look at it. Let's continue with the investigation.
Yes,
I believe
let's.
you have still to visit the manor and Mrs. Gossip.
Perhaps for now, we should get to Mrs. Gossip. Because I'm rather curious to know what she has to do with all
Having
this.
seen Mrs. Gossip in full flow, You find us slightly less vociferous on this visit.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry, dearie. It's almost time for my afternoon nap. Now then, what was it I could do for you?
You quickly show the old dear the photograph you found at the windmill. You ask who it is that she is sitting, watching.
Mr. Fluffykins.
There's the Fluffykins.
That not being the answer you were expecting, you press further.
Who's that?
Oh, I can't get comfortable without Mr. Fluffykins. Would you fetch him for me? It's just over there.
Mrs. Gossip indicates a chair behind you, and abruptly the fog clears. Mr. Fluffykins is a bear. However,
Oh, a
it seems
teddy
Mrs.
bear.
Gossip has a great many bears. Hopefully she can guide you to the one she wants.
Oh, we were able to get through this before. Let's see if we can do it again.
Mrs. Gossip is trying to find her Mr. Fluffykins, her favorite teddy bear. Can you use her information to work out which one he is?
Only one way to find out. Now to listen. He is next to a bear with a pink bow tie. So it's gonna be one of these. That ain't help. He either has a hat or one to the left of him does. To the left. So these four. The bear to the right of him has his eyes open. To the right of him. Left, so follow the rules above and you are left with 3 possible bears. Add the numbers on their bellies and divide by 3. What? Either has a hat or doesn't, or the one on the left of him does. The bear on the right of him. What? Or the one to the left of him does. The bear to the right of him has his eyes open. 3 possible bears. But the only bear that seems to match is this one, but next to a bear with a pink bow tie. He either has a hat or the one to the left of him does. So it's gonna be to the left of him. Left. Left. The bear to the right of him has his eyes open. What the hey? Blah 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 blah. Not that. Oh, they must have went to the... Nope. Seriously, what bear? Because these instructions are a bit confusing. He's next to a bear with a pink bow tie. Wait, you gotta be kidding me. So if we're going to go by a circle? Whatever.
How did you do? Correct.
I I am sorry. I had to use the
Finished
video.
now,
It got
dear
me
heart?
confused.
Oh, good. And in the same year you started, too. However, you managed to be entirely correct in your sloth-like endeavors. So you see,
Hey, in
there
my
are
defense, the
prizes for
instructions were
coming
rather
second.
confusing.
They're just not very good.
There you are, you naughty boy. Huh. Now then, your picture. Now that was a long time ago. I was quite the catch back then. Do you know that? Hey, that's him over there by the saddler, not the... Oh, now let's not get into that. Who's she? Oh, yes, I remember. She was married to that awful man, died young, quite awful.
What is it?
Oh, she...
This is gossip! Are you kidding me?
This is, perhaps, something to come back to another day.
Perhaps. But we may be onto something. Cause if she married somebody awful, what if she killed him? And she's trying to silence anybody who knows.
Since you cannot see the stolen items, you must rely on the descriptions of others to aid your investigation. The lady of the manor seems quite willing to talk about her missing property.
Really?
However, something else is bothering her. And
Like
it
what?
seems only polite to deal with that first.
It's the bees, you understand. Terribly good for the garden, I know, and with such an important job to do. Don't try the French fancies, please. Cook does love to make them, though I find them a touch sweet. Now, where was I? Yes, the bees. I should so like to avoid them. Live and let live and all that.
You
Huh.
offer to plot the bee presence in her garden, preferably without being stung.
Well, who wants to get stung by them? To be or not to be? Oh, haha, very funny.
The manor's flowers attract bees, and the lady wants to work out where they all are. Can you use the rules to conclude where the bees must be?
I can try. Hopefully, I won't need the YouTube video for this one. Each flower has at least one bee next to it. No bee will be next to each other. The numbers show how many bees are in each line. Oh, I see. I see now. Because I think I remembered this one. Which means... Let's hope I got this right.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh dear.
What? How did I get it wrong?
You're surely not going to let this beat you. Try again.
I know I got it right. Wait a minute. Okay. This I got. Will be next to each other. Could that be why? Wait a minute. Oh, I missed one, didn't I? Oops. That might explain it a bit.
Ducks. Drum roll.
Please tell me I got it right.
Oh, sorry.
What? What am I doing
You're
wrong?
surely not going to let this beat you. Try again.
I'm trying. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I see where this is going. Please tell me this is right.
What will the ducks reveal? Oh, please.
What am I doing wrong?
Try
Ugh.
it again. You know you can do it.
I know I can. Let's see what I'm doing exactly wrong. Got that one. Wait, here? This goes here. You gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. This is what I've been doing wrong? Oh
Are
my
you
god, are
correct?
you serious?
Let's see. Ah, spot on.
Yeah, finally.
My, weren't you in a hurry? And while you get your breath back, it's my duty to inform you, you got bits wrong.
I
You
know.
got
Believe me, I know.
We won't tell anyone if you don't.
At least I finally got through that.
Ah, capital. Now then, you wanted to know about the purloined objects. There was an 18th century writing bureau. Empty, of course. Haven't used that for years. My old puzzle box, too. I used to play with that with Nanny. Nothing going on inside, of course. Nor the box either. There was my cousin Bertie's walking stick, where he used to hide his whiskey when he thought no one knew. Very sad end.
Oh?
Oh, and that charming Prometheus statue. A real family favorite, that one.
Wait a
So
minute!
evocative. His arms down.
Wait
so
a
he could
minute!
Marvel at the flames held in his hand.
I recognize that!
So many have Prometheus
That was at
reaching
Moses'
up for the
place!
fall. But the story is in the possession of the flames, don't you think? I do hope that's of some use to you. Now,
Oh,
do
it
excuse me,
is
I
some
have a
use to
eulogy
me.
to write for the departed mayor.
Did you pick up any discrepancies between
Yes.
the butcher's and the lady's descriptions of the stolen items?
Yes, I did.
Are things becoming clearer to you
Oh,
now?
very much so
Or
now.
questions need answered elsewhere.
Oh, I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out because apparently it was mentioned by the lady that two people visited, but there was no mention about the vicar's assistant. And while he claimed to have seen only weeds, we just saw the statue that she just described in his place, which means he has to be the thief.
You have all the evidence you need now to solve at least one of the crimes committed in Little Riddle. Hurrying to the police
Well, the
station,
real
you
question,
stand before
What
Inspector
did he have to
Bragg.
gain from that?
Well, don't
Especially
just stand
since-
there. You have some great insight to share with us mere mortals. Out with it, sharpish.
Hush
You
you.
have 4 suspects. The vicar certainly seems to have an agenda of his own. Could it involve burglary? Moses seems to have something
See?
against the weeds in the gardens of the manor. What or whom does he consider needs cutting back? The colonel seems to have his eyes set on the prize at the manor. Is he the type to play the waiting game, or is he one for helping himself a little early? We only have the butcher's word that he found all the items. Did he chicken out at the last minute and try covering his tracks? 4 suspects, but only one is guilty. Lady Justice points the finger very firmly in one direction. Who is the burglar?
And unfortunately, I know exactly who it is. Because you know what? I'm just gonna call him the priest. The priest mentioned that he went to the manor with his gardener.
Can you
But
deduce
she
the culprit and prove yourself worthy of your role as a blue-toed detective? Player 1, you get to choose first.
Allow me. Thank you. Sorry, Moses. But you have the statue. There's no one else who could have taken it.
One of your 4 suspects has been betrayed by their own carelessness. That person was Moses.
Yes! I got it right! Because again, I saw
When
the
you
statue.
visited him, one of the missing items was there in his shack.
Called it.
Lady Snobbish and the butcher gave differing descriptions of the stolen objects. The one the butcher missed out, the statue of Prometheus, was in Moses' shack.
Right, let's just say no one had better get shot this time. All right.
You jinxed it, didn't
Constable,
you?
Get the lads. I want this here Moses surrounded for his own safety. All right, let's go get him. Sharpish, sir? Exactly. Sharpish.
You used your talents to select the correct suspect.
Yeah, thank
Many
goodness.
congratulations on a job well done.
I was hoping
What's
nothing
this
goes
all
wrong.
about then, eh? By all accounts, you've been here for years. Why are you suddenly nicking things, eh?
Wait.
You won't understand. Can't understand. Don't you
What?
try that with me. Who do you think you're dealing with? I'm not here to have you try and pull that rubbish. Out with it. Sharpish. I can't. Not good. Enough.
Wait.
Why
Where's
did you keep the statue?
Can't.
Why did you keep the statue? Tell us.
He's afraid.
It's all he needed. All he wanted.
He? He who?
And that's all I care about. Now, don't ask me questions no more. I'm saying nothing. It wanted that way, see?
He who?
That's that.
Once again, you solve a mystery and little riddle, seeing off one quandary only to be faced with one even
So
greater
he was
than the
hired to
last.
steal it.
Who is he?
Which means
Will
the other
you
items were
convince
just the
Moses
cover.
to tell you more? How is this tied into the murders of the miller and the mayor? What is so important about the statue of Prometheus? Will the blue-toed file on this benighted village ever be closed?
Probably
Can
not.
you pierce the veil of crime and corruption that smothers little Riddle when we return to the darkening streets once more in The Mystery of the Concealing Flame?
Interesting title for the next mystery, which we will be playing. And hopefully, again, I won't need any help from YouTube.
So, how well did you do in that episode?
Nah. I needed help. That's enough said.
Player 1, decidedly average.
I'm not gonna argue with that one. The Concealing Flame.
I am your loquacious narrator for this episode of the
Just in case, even
Blue-Toed
though I
Murder
don't like the
File.
idea of doing this.
Will you be able to solve the mystery of the Concealing Flame?
Let's put that on pause and play.
How many of you are playing? Do tell. Choose your...
Stick it to her.
Welcome, one and all, to Little Riddle, a picturesque village where simple neighborly folk live lives untouched by the hustle and bustle of the outside world. A sanctuary from the pressures of all things modern and unnecessary. A peaceful place, a gentle place. A place where the mayor and the miller were brutally, horribly, violently murdered. The miller killed
I kind
the
of
mayor,
expected that, to
then
be
was
honest.
shot down in turn. The perpetrator unknown. Even as you investigated this, Riddle Manor was robbed by the church groundskeeper, Moses. Though you led the authorities to him, they are having no luck in getting answers from the light-fingered gardener, nor in recovering a statue he stole.
So, you won't talk, eh?
That's right.
We'll soon see about that. They all crack in the end, you see, Constable? Yes, sir. Only, yes, indeed. They all talk to me, in the end. Mark my words, son. I'll have this one singing like a bird shot.
Uh-huh.
What's that noise?
What?
As smoke rises from the town,
Oh,
the
no!
constable is dispatched to find out what is going on. Inspector Bragg turns to you.
I'm gonna take this here miscreant back to the station. I don't want you following him and me. All right. Now get going. Sharpish.
The inspector leaves you little choice but to head toward the smoke. The acrid evidence of conflagrating combustibles leads you towards the town hall.
Wait, town hall? Oh no!
The scene at the town hall is one of action and panic. A group of people have gathered, watching whilst others attempt to extinguish the flames. The clerk too watches as her place of work burns.
What the
You
heck
wonder
happened?
how long it will take to extinguish the fire.
We're gonna help them, aren't we? A blazing trail. Does leave the question though, why would they
The town
burn
hall
two
is on fire, and water is being carried from the river in an attempt to put it out. Can you work out how many trips are needed to extinguish the fire?
Oh boy, it's a math problem, isn't it? Yep, it's a math problem. Carry 1 liter of orange. On average, 20% of the water will be lost through the hole. 106 are required to screen in 1 liter of water. Let me just check something. Because this one, I could probably at least look up. One liter. Whoops. Minus 20%. Where's the percent? There it is. 1.8 liter? So 1.8 liter or 0.8. 0.08 not plus wait a minute, not that. Where's the calculator? There it is. 0.08 times 160 equals 12.8. What? Oh, good grief. Killers, I am trying to figure this out. The hole. That must be the hole. Ugh, I'm good. Maybe it's 200 and... I mean, is it 200? Wait, it is just 200?
Did you show intellect or idiocy? Splendid.
Holy smokes.
Finished now,
I was
dear
just
heart?
roughly
Oh,
guessing
good.
it.
And in the same year you started, too. Mind you, no mistakes were made. That's something, I suppose. Never mind.
No,
Allow us
seriously,
to
I
patronize you
barely
by
just
giving you this
roughly guessed that it
silver
was maybe
medal.
200 or around it. I ended up being right somehow, though, at least according to the YouTube video.
The fire is expertly extinguished. You managed to gain the side of the slightly singed secretary. Her reaction to your arrival is unexpected.
What do you
I'm
mean?
not at all surprised to see you here, no. In
Huh?
fact, I'm very glad. You
What?
are my hope. You will find who did this.
So, no particular pressure then. You ask your eager informant for all the facts she can give.
The fire started in a corner of the archives, I'm told, in one of the cabinets.
What?
The archives are usually empty, but today we had 4 visitors in short order. The Colonel, the
Colonel?
Doctor,
Doctor?
the Librarian,
Librarian? That's
and the Jeweler. Any one of them could have started the fire. That's all I know. What do you intend to do now?
The weight of expectation sits heavily on your shoulders. A burden you welcome, but one better borne after a night's rest.
Unfortunately, that would be true. It is best to get a good night's sleep, especially after all that. Plus, the crowd is already dispersed by now.
Mind a whirl. You head for the hotel.
Whoa, what's wrong with him?
Go on then.
You have a visitor.
What?
Huh?
Whoa!
This is Watson, one of the best noses in the business and a loyal blue-toed agent. However, his arrival has caused some degree of consternation.
Oh my.
I see. So this is yours? The brains of your operation, clearly?
Not
Sorry,
quite.
that doesn't cut it. I'm married.
Eh?
Right, your pilfering pooch has snaffled the sausages. That'll cost you.
You protest that so upright and noble a beast as Watson would do no such thing. Demanding more details, the hotel manager explains the situation.
This ought to be good. Oh, we're gonna do another math problem here, aren't we? Introducing Watson. And I kind of like it that they named the dog Watson.
Someone's been eating the hotel sausages. Help the hotel owner to remember what happened.
Oh boy. Here we go. Wait, oh, it's this kind of... Huh. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I see where this is going. I think I see where this is going. Let's see. Uh-huh. Wait, did I? Oh, I got that right!
What will the ducks reveal? Splendid!
Oh, thank goodness! So,
What?
I'm a-
Finished already?
Oh!
And without a single error being made.
Wow!
Olympian intelligence deserves
Not bad.
an Olympian reward.
Yeah, I get it. So let's continue with the story.
So sorry about that. Just can't trust anyone these days, can you? Don't
Okay,
worry,
well,
we'll
there's
just
I can
execute
understand.
them or something.
What?
There's a room available on the upper floor. If you won't mention this to the wife.
You settle into your new, much larger room. Content that, with Watson at your side, the secrets of Little Riddle will soon be laid bare, and the
Hopefully.
malcontents and miscreants brought to book.
Brought to book? Don't you mean brought to
A new
justice?
day and a new case to solve. Someone is responsible for the blackened mess that is the town hall, and it will be up to you to learn the truth. You will need to be paying attention as you investigate this day.
Uh-huh.
Let's find out if you
Oh, here we
are,
go.
and see if you can answer my questions.
Uh-huh. What item of the Moses has not been recovered a statue. Where did Inspector Bragg take Moses? Police station. Which of the following is not a suspect? Chef, librarian, the chef. Where did the fire start? The archives.
Fantastic
Barely remembered
work.
that one.
Your keen eye and attention to detail will serve you well. It's time to begin your investigation
Excuse me.
and meet with the 4 suspects.
Well,
There
Why
will
not?
be time. You find a full house at the surgery.
wait,
The
full
doctor
house?
himself is seeing to Mrs. Gossip, promising
Oh.
to speak to you momentarily. This leaves you with the other elderly lady.
Other?
She has revelations
Oh.
of her own.
I'm her sister, dear heart.
What?
Mrs. Bothersome's my name, but don't assume it's literal.
Oh.
My, what a proud beast you have there. Let's see him then. Up straight. Bad posture. Just check the...
Oh my.
Yes, that all seems fine.
Um.
Not at all shabby for a mongrel. Reminds me of my old mutt, Sparkles. Let me tell you about him.
Seems you have little option but to listen.
I hope she wasn't messing around with what I think she was messing around
Mrs.
with.
Bothersome will tell you a story of when her dog Sparkles buried her slippers in the garden. Can you work out where the slippers were buried?
Oh, didn't mean to do that, but oh well.
Oh, Sparkles, my lovely dog, in peace you rest. He couldn't stop messing around. Small thing he was, but strong enough to carry around my slippers. Sparkles liked to bury them in my garden. No other thing was so amusing for him. Oh, my garden, a blessing from God, so green, so fertile. Damn dog had to always bury the slippers on the grass. Sorry, I shouldn't curse Sparkles. I loved him, but he couldn't bury stuff on the ground. Oh, no, that wasn't classy enough for my slippers. Anyway, picky dog he was. Maybe he learned that from his owner. Ha! Well, from the many spots on the garden, he always chose the one next to a plant. Good thing he never disturbed them. My lovely plant, so tall and majestic, so green and shiny. Not only next to a plant, but the spot had to be in between 2 of them. Oh, and the water, source of life and home to my many fine toads.
Okay, good.
Sparkles was a thirsty dog. Just water, you know, but he was drinking all the time. His spot for the slippers was always next to the pond, so he could drink a bit after so much exercise. Oh, Sparkles was so particular. If you took a look at the 8 spots around the burying place, you'd see how it was the only one surrounded by 2 ponds and 4 plants. Damn dog, but I loved him so much.
4 plants. Crud. Wait a minute. 2 ponds, 4 plants. No, wait. 2 plants. 1, 2, 3. I hope I'm right.
Oh, Sparkles, my lovely.
Let's see how
Please
you
tell me I'm
did.
right.
Right on
Oh,
the
thank God!
money. Oh, I'm sorry, I dozed off. Are you done? Great.
Off by
Still,
nearly.
slow and steady
Oh.
wins the prize, it seems. No mistakes made. So you see, there
Barely.
are prizes for
I
coming
almost made a
second.
mistake, but at least I
They're
figured it
just
out.
Not very good. It would appear that Mrs. Bothersome has many such stories of Sparkles, but the arrival of the doctor and Mrs. Gossip curtail any additional
Oh, goodness, they're
precipitous
twins!
perambulation down memory lane. You ask the doctor about his visit to the archives.
Goodness.
Right, there's a good canine. Where were we? Yes, I heard about the fire. Dratted nuisance, really. I'm a bit of a history buff, you see. I was using the archives for my research. I was planning to do a little book on local history.
Oh?
He researches more than books. Ooh, you are awful.
Goodness.
Come and see us later.
Anyway, I have other patients to see. I'm afraid I must chase you all out for the time being. Shoo now!
It's a certainty that something else is going on as regards the physician and the archives, and a later visit to Mrs. Gossip or Bothersome appears an unfortunate necessity.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go to a quieter place. The library.
A most agreeable facet of an investigation is that you meet new people every day. Of course, they tend to be suspected of murder and arson, but you can't have everything.
Ah, it's you! How marvelous!
Huh?
What are you investigating? Do tell! How terribly
know, Buzz?
exciting it must be to be a great detective! You must tell me of your adventures, but first, a test!
Huh?
Must beware of charlatans. See if you can solve my little conundrum.
And all the way to a range. Oh boy, this ought to be good.
The librarian has set you a challenge to arrange some books in a rather curious way. Can you arrange them so that they answer the riddle?
I can try. Here on Earth, it is true. Yesterday is always before today. Yesterday is always before today. But there is a place where yesterday always followed today. Where? What? Wait a minute. Here on Earth. Stromo. I mean, it doesn't hurt, just in case. Yesterday is always before today. But there is a place where yesterday always followed today. Where? Wait. Wait a minute. Dictionary! Oh my god, I should have seen that coming!
Miny. Correct you are. Well done.
The letter spelled out dictionary!
So,
Oh.
you decided to join us. How
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, I know.
Although you did get it all right. Small mercy. Have a silver medal.
How did I not
say.
see that?
Well, proof positive. Gosh, how wonderful. What times you must have. Reuniting lost loves, saving young gals from their dastardly guardians, so that they may marry their impoverished but noble true love.
What?
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Poochie. Now, what was it I can do for you?
you mentioned the fire at the town hall, and that she was one
Barks,
of those
but
who
he
had visited.
sneezed.
What had she been doing?
Oh, am I a suspect? How thrilling. Gosh. Wow, that's
Goodness.
made my day, let me tell you.
Huh?
Terribly sorry, but I was just there to sort out the filing system. Bit of an obsession, I'm afraid.
turning down the chance to regale the librarian with tales of your daring do, you leave the library and the most eager suspect you've ever had.
I'll say. But something tells me she's not the culprit. I mean, there's still the possibility, but
The normally
know.
effervescent jeweler is utterly enwrapped and fails to detect your approach.
what?
She does not miss the abrupt attention of your shorter colleague, however.
Whoa.
Oh my,
You're right.
sir. Such a terribly cold nose. You have me at a disadvantage. To take such liberties with my state of distraction. You are quite the cad.
Huh?
You apologize for Watson, who seems unlikely to repeat his invasion so all-pervasive as the lady's perfume. To draw the conversation onto safer ground, you ask what she's doing.
Why, I recently purchased elements of an antique necklace, the
Oh?
string for which has long ago perished. I was attempting to reconstruct the item, but I am now in such a tizzy I may never be able to finish.
Huh?
Far be it from you not to take so subtle a hint.
Pearls of wisdom.
The necklace that the jeweler is trying to reconstruct is missing a few pearls. She knows the value of both the finished piece and the individual pearls. Can you use these values to work out which pearls are missing?
You know, Killer, I can somewhat understand that
Clicking
one
the mouse
since
in 5,
sometimes
4,
I will
3,
get into.
2, 1,
Oh,
and
hush.
click it. Go on.
Either way, I can actually understand wanting to repair or put together a necklace since I've done that a couple times myself. Let me see. Seems to be in a pattern of some kind. Fill the space with the right pearls to get the described price. Oh, I see. It's supposed to be at 4,900. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38. So then... I know I can do this one at least. If I can get to the calculator. 38. 38, 38. 38, 38. I need to get 1,100 in there somehow. Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. I think I got it.
Ducks! Drum roll!
Did I?
Aha! Correct!
Yes! Oh, I got it right.
All wrapped up already? Great.
Oh, thank
heavens!
goodness.
No mistakes made too. You
This
great
time,
big
at
swat.
least.
Look around you and be comforted. You are better than they.
Honestly, I'm just relieved I figured it out on my own.
How gallant of you, coming to my rescue at such a time. How can I ever repay the kindness of strangers upon which I so rely?
You bring up the issue of the town hall, the fire in the archives, and her presence there shortly before the conflagration consumed so much of the building.
I do seem to intersect with your investigations, do I not?
Unfortunately,
You must think me a bad, bad girl.
I just need to know
I
what.
fear that I must disappoint, as I was in the archives only to research this necklace.
Really?
To no avail, I might add. Still, I might try again elsewhere. After all, tomorrow is another day.
The conversation is rapidly heading south, so you leave as quickly as is polite.
You know, that might track because there's supposed to be nothing in the archives, or at least in one of the drawers. So, time
When
to
you
go to the
visit him
Colonel.
at his own home, the Colonel seems engaged in proving once again that military intelligence is a contradiction in terms.
What?
Front and center, quick as you like. Now then, ducks.
Not
Jolly
again.
disorganized lot, don't you know? No discipline, not a feather. Been trying to instill some organization into this lot. Quite hopeless. See if you can whip 'em into shape, what?
Not again. The Colonel and his ducks. What is with this guy's obsession with ducks?
The Colonel is trying to arrange his ducks into formation. Can you follow his rules to place them in their correct positions?
I guess I'll try. Here goes. Each column rolling diagram must contain only one duck. Wait. Stupid, but at the same time, that's the only thing I can
Let's
think
find
of.
out how you did.
How bad?
Ah, I see.
Can I call it a what?
Would you like to try that puzzle again?
Might as well pull up the video just in case. Already did Pearls of Wisdom. Each column and diagonal must contain only one duck. Okay, let's try. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I just put it in the wrong spot? Is that what happened? Oh, you've got to be kidding. A minute. That's what I goofed up on,
Let's
isn't it?
see
The
how you
positions of the
did.
ducks. I had the pattern right,
I
but the
think
position.
not.
What? What do you mean I got it wrong?
Try it again. You know you can do it.
That's what I got wrong, isn't it? I swear, if it happens
How
again,
did you do? Correct you are.
finally.
Great Scott, that was fast. Oh, but a little too fast, maybe. You made mistakes. You
Yeah,
got
I know.
bronze. We won't tell
Bronze?
anyone if you don't.
Ah,
That's the spirit. The ranks always respond to the sergeant major, what?
uh-huh.
I say, fine hound you have there. Hunting beast, eh?
You quickly ask the Colonel about his presence in the Town Hall archives on the day of the fire.
Simple enough. Doing a bit of reconnaissance, don't you know? Scouting out the terrain ahead,
What?
Looking through Burks and digging up the history on that damn fine filly up at the manor, what?
What?
Always good to have something to talk about next time I visit the front lines. The old campaign is going jolly well. Keep mum, though, eh? Loose lips, sink ships,
Unable to bear any more nodding, winking, and mixed military analogies, you resume your investigations. Now you have met with your 4 suspects. Have you learned anything useful? Have you been paying attention? Let's see how you do with these questions.
Here we go. drilled. According to the Colonel, loose lips sink ships. And that is an old saying which is very understandable because during wartime, if you actually spoke about potential missions and whatnot, you're risking your operations for basically being in jeopardy. Especially around that time, there were a lot of spies and undercover agents at the time. This jewel journey in the archives. Father-son. Barely
Either
remember
you are
that
the
one.
reincarnation of Sherlock Holmes, or these questions are too easy. Wonderful work, either way you look at it. With those questions done, you... Wait!
What?
What's that I hear?
What is it?
Something happening at the antique shop?
What?
Quick! I'd head over there if I were you. Following my rather superb advice, you rush
And
to the
breaking the
antique
fourth
shop.
wall while you're at it?
Something has certainly transpired here, and inside you find
The
a man
statue!
who appears to be rather shaken.
What? Who is it? I'll get you. You coming in here, stealing my antiques?
Excuse me?
What immediately draws your attention is the classical statue the man is clearly guarding.
Hello,
Between
sir.
you and the shop owner is a broken objet d'art.
What the?
Perhaps if you reassembled it, he'd realize your intentions were honorable.
Young man, what were you doing? I do apologize. Sometimes he runs off like the devil's out of his heels when he's done something. In fact, I
In
will
the
be
altercation
right
at
back
the antique
to
shop,
continue.
a valuable
Just give me a
stained
moment.
glass antique was broken. Will you be able to reassemble it?
I shall try, but after a brief break to see what the heck my brother did. Be right back.
Click to continue. Click to continue. Anytime you feel like it, really.
Welcome back. Sorry about that. I swear, whatever chance he can take, my brother loves to get into all kinds of trouble. Even with smudging with toothpaste of all things. Anyway, let's get back to the game. 7 years bad luck. Some broken glass. Colors might have to match where the sides of a square meet. Leave no gaps in a lantern. The colors inside a square don't have to match. Don't have to match? Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Well, they didn't have to, but they did.
Let's find out how you did. That's the one.
Thank God.
Gosh, you got through that one, lickety-split, with
Barely.
a hiccup. Well done. There are no words sufficient to describe your brilliance.
Ah, thought you'd come back for another try, wait a minute. Oh, better. Now
What?
then, you're not my assailant. What can I do for you then,
After a little while, you managed to explain who you are and ask what happened. Did the gentleman see who tried to steal the statue?
Wait,
Nope. Now then.
there's more than one?
Didn't get a good look at him, I'm afraid. Had a hat on, pulled down low. Asked to buy the statue. I said no. So, he tried to take it.
You ask about the statue, mentioning it bears a strong resemblance to the one Moses took from Riddle Manor.
Well, so it should. There were 3 made, each with...
Oi, that's quite enough of that. This
What?
is a police investigation, and this is a crime scene. I want no more interference from you. Out!
Hold on.
Rubbish!
You're left with little choice but to depart. But your mind is in a whirl. 3 statues. Was the one Moses stole one of these 3?
And why is the constable suddenly showing up? I mean, the supposed attack only just happened.
Though the fire was only this very morning, the ever-efficient clerk has matters well in hand, and the redecoration of the town hall has already commenced.
Good afternoon. I am, in fact, very glad to see you.
Oh?
It's been a most trying day, and I find myself at quite a loss. I had a very precise filing system, but I'm now so tired I cannot seem to remember how they were arranged before. I wonder, could you perhaps sort them for me?
Wait a minute. Librarian says she went there to arrange the archives, but then...
The clerk needs help with arranging the archives. Can you use her rule to work out how they should be?
The numbers are added vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. They will total the same amount. Nine. Let me at least get these numbers in here. See exactly how vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. Wait a minute. This is practically the hint. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They each need to be 14 no matter where they go. that means 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, this is tricky. Very tricky. Wait a minute. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, nope. That's too many. Nine. Let me figure out this row then. 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait a minute. 10, 11, 12. Hold the phone. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Shoot. But I think I'm getting somewhere. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Dang it. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It can't be 6. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No. I'm on the right track though. I just know it. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Really am trying to figure this out. Mm. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope. Wait a minute. 7 goes up here? So then... So 5 was right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, the 8 goes there? Is that
What
right?
will the ducks reveal? Correct you are.
How did I goof that up?
Oh, do you know I'd quite forgotten about you?
Oh, gee,
All done
thanks.
now, Jolly D. Well, at least you didn't get anything wrong. You were so close. Have a shiny representation of
So,
your failure.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Wait, it's 15? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I miscounted. That's why I kept getting myself
If you
confused.
click the mouse,
So that's why I kept getting it wrong.
with the filing system arranged appropriately, you ask permission to head down to the archives.
I'm sorry to have to inform you that the inspector has insisted you be granted no access to the archives. He has declared them a crime scene and quite inviolable. So as long as I'm on duty, he said, I am not to let you pass. However, I am off duty this evening.
Ha!
You appear
Well
to have
played.
more allies in this investigation than the inspector.
Well, probably because they know that we're actually bothering to try to help.
From the
Yeah, sorry
moment
about
you're
the clock.
ushered into the abode of Mrs. Bothersome, you are keenly aware that this isn't going to be easy.
Yeah, think?
The corpse of a sherry bottle is silent testament as to the afternoon's activities.
Oh my.
You soldier on regardless, and eventually ask what the issue is with the doctor.
Oh, I'm sure we just can't say. We certainly can't, not out loud. Just wouldn't be polite. Exactly. Indeed. Do have a piece of shortbread.
You're about
They
to
definitely are
protest when you
sisters.
glance down and notice that the proffered biscuits are
Oh.
more than simply sugary sustenance.
Oh? The secret of the shortbread.
There are 6 pieces of shortbread, and each has been cut in half. Can you place them so that they show a hidden word?
Oh? Ah! Well, that's not right. Wait. No. No. No, that one's clearly an R. Wait a minute. Well, that's definitely right. I don't know. Lords. I don't think that's right, though. Wait, I'm right? It's lovers. That's what I got mixed up with. Lovers.
And your result is... Oh dear.
What? What do you mean I got it wrong?
Oh now, no giving up. Give it another go.
Oh, I see. I got 2 of the cookies wrong, didn't I? No, that is right. Has to be.
Are you correct? Let's see. Correct. Hmm? Oh, it's you. So sorry.
Oh,
Have
off
you
by
finished
2
the puzzle?
seconds.
You took your time. You carefully considered all of your options and still made mistakes. We award you this medal in...
Yeah.
You make the bold assumption that the doctor is arranging assignations with the librarian. Your assumption seems correct, as you are answered with a great gale of girlish giggles.
That certainly explains a
Oh,
lot.
Absolutely. So bold and brazen. Mind you, he's not the only one to have shown her attention. Yes,
What?
well, we don't need to be spreading such nonsense now, do we?
That Mrs. Gossip shows a certain reticence in discussing this story is unusual, but you catch her eyes flicking to a picture on the mantelpiece.
No.
In it, the constable stands beside Mrs. Gossip, and her every inch the proud mother.
Mother?
Armed with more information than perhaps the old dears intended, you depart.
Alright, back to the hotel we go.
You arrive back at the hotel in time for dinner, so you head straight for the dining room. However, nothing is ever simple in this establishment.
Of course
no,
not.
No, I don't think so. No dogs in the dining room.
Aw.
What?
Poor Watson.
What? No unaccompanied dogs in the... Look, get this lot seated. I'll get the mutt before my wife sees him. I'd like to live through the night if that's quite all right. Come back, you mutt!
Once
least
again,
call him by
you find
name.
yourself working for your meal. You quickly find out why the manager was so keen to fob you off with seating his latest, rather eccentric guests.
Oh? What do you mean? Tables of gentlemen.
There are 8 men waiting to dine in the hotel restaurant.
Oh?
However, they are rather picky about who they'll sit next to. Can you seat them in a way that pleases them all?
Same color hat or waistcoat will not sit next to each other. That's fair. This is true vertically, horizontal, and diagonally. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait. I think I figured it out. In record time,
And
no
your
less.
result is... No.
What?
No.
How did I get it wrong?
Would you like to try that puzzle again?
Seriously, I could have sworn I had it right. Where's here? I was right about the green and pink hair, at least. Wait, that can't be right. Oh.
How did you do? Right on the money.
That really was right? But the guy with the
My,
pink
my,
hat was still
weren't
going
you in a
vertical.
hurry? Maybe you should slow it down a tad. Try thinking next time.
I could have sworn.
Congratulations!
Well,
Your moderate success has
I
gained
suppose
you
it
a
could have been
medal
worse.
of
I mean, I guess I was
mediocrity.
just off by 1.
With the hotel manager in pursuit of your canine companion, you manage a relatively pleasant meal. As you enjoy coffee and biscuits, your thoughts are interrupted once more.
Oh, hey, Watson. You alright?
Never
Okay.
mind.
What's wrong?
Watson has brought you the newspaper clipping you were sent by Mother, the head of intelligence of Blue Toad.
Wait a minute.
You hadn't noticed the photo on the back, clearly labelled as being of a portrait loaned by Lady Snobbish to a London gallery. Her great-grandfather and grandmother are shown. The lady is wearing a familiar pearl necklace, and a very familiar statue sits on the table beside the couple. Suddenly, you have 2 places to visit this evening. The time is near when you will be asked who you believe the villain to be. This evening may reveal a vital clue, and you will need to be alert. Are you paying sufficient attention?
I hope so.
Here are some more questions for you.
Anyone who tried to steal the statue from... Aha, Powell down low. According to the antique shop, how many statues were made? 3. Which villagers seem to be having an affair? The doctor and the librarian. What's the picture on the back of the newspaper Watson Bros? What? Oh, great-grandparents!
I was almost impressed
Ah,
with that.
off
An
by
admirable
1.
attempt, but could do better.
Oh, hush.
Let's resume the investigation. You were going to meet with Lady Snobbish at the manor, and also investigate the hopefully now deserted scene of the crime.
Yes. Let's.
Despite the late hour, Lady Snobbish is content to entertain uninvited guests. The fact that you wish to discuss her ancestors may have something to do with it.
You
Oh?
see, my family have been here since the Norman Conquest. There's a connection to Henry VII, apparently.
Really?
We have several documents that prove it, though I've never had the connections explained simply. Perhaps you could try.
Oh?
The lady presents you with a number of musty documents and a hopeful look. Still, this
Oh.
should be fun.
Wait a minute. I wonder if those are the documents. Because the statues are clearly
Lady
involved in this somehow.
Snobbish claims to be a direct descendant of Henry VII. Can you follow her line to prove this?
Now,
One can only hope. Let's see. Oh! It's one of these. Got it.
Are you marvelous or moronic? Huzzah!
Oh, thank goodness. At least I figured it out fast.
You're finished.
Oh.
That was quick. Oh, and aren't
Oh, that was
you
the last one,
smug
too.
one? No
And it's gonna be
mistakes.
silver again, isn't
You
it?
deserve
Oh, well.
so much more, but this will have to do.
Indeed, it will have to do.
Lady Snobbish is delighted with your explanation. While she's still in a good mood, you ask about the necklace, showing her the photo. Had she sold it? The atmosphere cools
Here we go.
instantly.
that necklace hasn't been in the family for some time. My father took it with him when he left. Now, I should like you to leave. It's rather late, and I'm tired.
That's fair. Still.
Slipping into the town hall is far simpler than you'd anticipated.
Oh?
Without the supervision of the redoubtable clerk, the painters have slipped off to the local public house. Nevertheless, you must be swift in your quest for answers. To the archives!
The shortest route. Oh boy. Hey.
You want to get round the archives as quickly as possible. Can you work out the shortest route?
Well, one way to find out. Is it the same as before or something else? Ah. 3. Ah. Let me see. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait a minute. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shoot. There must be a way to do all this. Bum. I think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I figured it out.
Ducks, drum roll. That's the ticket.
Oh, thank God.
What, finished already? Ooh, ooh! No mistakes made. Show off. Well done. Please take this moment to look as smug as possible.
I'm not gonna argue. At least I got it.
As you wander the forests of filing, this coppice of cabinets, you chance upon a vital clue. Buried beneath a tumbled desk, pushed aside by the firefighters, no doubt, you find a slightly scorched, utterly empty paraffin canister and a surprisingly intact box of matches.
What?
Your faithful hound gives them a good solid sniffing. With a single
Wait a minute!
yelp, Watson lays the case bare. In an instant, you know exactly who used the materials you found to set the fire in the archive. It's time to go
Not
to
her!
the police.
Surely I couldn't have been.
Only the constable was on duty when you arrived at the police station. Inspector Bragg was called for, though he remains to be convinced of the need to get him out of his bed.
You have been lucky so far with your wild accusations. You had better be more than lucky this time. Come on then, sharpish now.
There were 4 suspects, 4 individuals who had visited the archives at the town hall. The colonel was apparently searching for more information on Lady Snobbish. Had he found something, perhaps regarding her father, that he felt needed covering up? The librarian and the doctor were using the privacy of the archives for their clandestine meetings. Was there something even less innocent about their encounter that day? Was one of them being less than honest with the other? The jeweler was researching a valuable necklace which had left the possession of the Snobbish family under mysterious circumstances. Had she found evidence that would prevent her making a significant sale? One of these individuals has been caught out. Which one? Can you deduce the culprit and prove yourself worthy of your role as a blue-toed detective? Player 1, you get to choose first. Thanks to the arrival of Watson, the best nose in Blue Toad, you now know the guilty party is the librarian. When
I
Watson
can't
had a
believe it.
sniff of both the librarian and the arsonist's tools you found in the archive, he let out the same yelp. If the librarian had hoped the fire would destroy the evidence of her crime, she is about to receive an unpleasant shock.
You had better be right about this. I don't want to be disturbing honest folk at this time of night. Come on, Constable. Well, come on then, sharpish. Yes, yes, sir. Only what,
What is
Constable?
it?
Nothing,
Hmm?
nothing, sir.
You
Oh,
used your
Constable.
talents to select the correct suspect. Many congratulations on a
Zoro,
job well
Why
done.
the librarian?
The librarian has been working late and is just locking up when you all arrive.
Ralph, what's...
Maggie, That's enough of that, Constable. Madam, I'm asking you to accompany me down to the station to answer some questions about
It was me.
What?
It was? I confess. You've dragged it out of me. Why, you ask? What would you know of my motives? You, with your leaden souls, dragged down by earthly matters.
Huh?
I did it for love.
What?
Yes, for love. For that doctor, you mean?
Doctor? Ha! How little you know.
What?
Must I tell all? You brutal man, Inspector.
Look out!
I will.
Look out!
Oh
She's dead.
In a
What the
screech
heck?
of tires and a flash of headlights, another body lies on the streets of Little Riddle. You knew that your foe was a dangerous one, but now you have a glimpse of the depth of darkness you must defeat. Do you have the strength, the intellect, the audacious courage needed to bring to justice the master criminal at work here? You will find out soon as you prowl the streets, seeking to finally close the Blue Toad Agency file on Little Riddle in Death from Above.
Yikes. Yeah, kill who it is. Pretty sure there's about 3 more episodes to this. Still though, I didn't expect for a hit and run for that
So,
one.
how well did you do in that episode?
Either silver or bronze.
Player 1, Cavalcade of Mediocrity.
I have a feeling it's gonna stick to silver no matter what. But yeah, there's 3 more, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say it's time to call it for the night since it's already 10:30 or about. And honestly, I think I need to give my brain a break from this. Cause seriously, it's oh boy. Just so much. There we go. And did I do it right? No, I did not. Was it this one? Yes, it is. It's gonna take a while to get used to trying it with a different form, but yeah, at least so far that has been uh, the Blue Toad uh, murder files, and we literally have at least 3 more episodes or cases to deal with before we can finally figure out the whole mystery. And I gotta say, bunch of brain teasers that literally has you thinking. And unfortunately, I did have to use YouTube videos to see exactly what I got wrong or what was supposed to happen. Even when I thought I had it, I apparently didn't. Like, this game actually gets you thinking. Like, really thinking. Even if you have to use the playthroughs, you're still finding yourself realizing what you got wrong or how you got it wrong. But at least we got pretty far this time tonight, since last time I only got as far as maybe 1.5 episodes, but I decided to restart episode 2 because, let's face it, I just kept skipping when I couldn't get it right. And next time, probably next Monday, depending, I'll probably be continuing this, and we're gonna try to get through the other, well, maybe not the other 3 episodes. Well, we'll try to figure it out from there. I mean, it could be just another episode and a half, and then the next time I play this game again, I'll be able to finish it up then. Because, honestly, this is getting pretty intense. I mean, now we got 3 bodies to deal with. We're finding out that there is apparently 3 statues of Poseidon, or Pythias. Tongue twisters. But yeah, you get my point. The 3 statues, and apparently one's now missing. The other is in an antique shop, and no telling where the third one is. And I gotta say, there's gotta be something important about those statues, if not for the fact that maybe there are hidden compartments in them. Because the other items that got stolen from the mansion had to involve secret compartments or puzzles. And oh boy, it almost makes me afraid to find out exactly what is hidden in those things. But for now, like I said, it's best to call it a night, especially since it's just about 10:30 at night, and I've been streaming. Wow, Nearly 3 hours. Not bad. Anyway, might as well do a raid. And who shall we raid tonight? Mm, who shall we raid tonight? Mm, oh, but Darius is streaming, so why not? Oh, first raid message. You know what? Just for the heck of it, the game's afoot. The game's afoot in Little Riddle. Oh, I forgot to do that. Well, that's an easy fix. Do that. And there's my little raid message, even though I'm going to be the only one probably posting that one. So, slash raid. By Darius. And there we go. So, I hope you all at least enjoyed my attempt at this game, which is still going to be going on for next time. And at least until my next stream, hope you all have a good night. You all stay safe. And this is Ashley Winsong signing off.
Rip. It was nice having you guys, but I talk shit about cats, so